2 reversal.
Now we're up at 133, and there is Bryan Lantry, who's having a heck of a year. He's knocked off 3 ranked opponents so far. He's a redshirt sophomore. He's taking on Alec Kelly of Columbia with a 6-7 mark on the season.
And Alex finished 3rd in the New York State Collegiate at this weight class.
You'll get your go behind. Good. Move your feet. Good job.
Kelly's a little taller than Lantry.
It's space. Forward. Everything's space. Here it comes. Yeah.
You can see the difference in this Division 1. Usually when you get themselves pull, push, pull, then reshot. They both do the same thing.
Stay home. Pace and relax. You'll feel it. Feel that body. Yup. Feel the body. Yup. Have position. Good. Keep
that wrist. You're okay. Keep that wrist.
You're good. Wear on it.
There's our first semi-shot of the match.
Move your feet. Back to keep go behind. Pressure go behind.
Seems like Columbia's doing all the shooting here in the first couple matches.
First 2 matches, you're right.
Yeah, I can remember Stutzman in college. He was a takedown machine.
Yeah.
I have to harass him later about that.
Pull. Where's your head?
That's a nice high crotch. Pick the leg up, right down, great job. That's how you pick the leg up in the air and put the pressure back to the front end.
So Bryan Lantry now up 2-zip over Alec Kelly, Columbia. And the riding clock starts.
All the way down. Scoop that back foot.
Sit that foot through. Get your ankle.
Elevate.
So important, Eric. You get that initial takedown. If you're able to put a couple minutes of riding time in that initial 3-minute first period, because that's something the other wrestler has to have in the back of his mind for the rest of the match.
Well, usually what happens there is a top guy will dominate you, and it's hard getting up to your feet. You're wasting a lot of energy trying to stand up, push yourself up, get off the belly, get back to your knees. By the time you get back up again, you're tired. Now, true, these guys are not exhausted tired, because they are Division I wrestlers, but it takes some stuffing out of you where the top guy's not tired at all.
Keep working.
Well, let's just say he's less tired. You and I couldn't do that anymore.
No. Watch it. He can stick that one knee out there. It goes flat sometimes. No wonder he's got it all taped. He keeps sticking it out where guys grab it. There, nice little head spin. Oh, he stopped rotating. Well, I think Columbia looks like they might be a little, more aggressive on the feet. I won't say better, but more aggressive. But UB has definitely been tougher on top.
Well, we're in the final seconds of the first period.
Well, that's a lot of riding time. That's going to really come into pluses at the end.
Yes, sir. And that's going to do it for the first period with Bryan Lantry, UB, up by 2-0 count.
We're going to watch this here in the high crotch here. Watch how he picks the knee right up in the air. That did it. Put all the pressure right on Kelly's head, and Kelly didn't have a chance to counter him at all. That was a great job. Buffalo takes down in the second period. Oops, little caution on top. The rule they put in a few years ago. The word is bottom man set, top man get on, top man set, then they blow the whistle. It's trying to make it a fair start. They were jumping all over the place trying to beat the whistle. And that word set came in.
You're okay. Here it is. You got to feel that. Stretch him out here. Stretch him out.
I like how Kelly put the legs in and then Landry came right up to make sure that he wasn't going to start getting turned.
Her shoulder.
Big step to the left foot. Big step to the left foot.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Now he's down. He's trying to work his way right back up. He knows if he's on his belly like that, he could be in trouble. He knows that. There, he's back up again. That's good. That's good coaching, good technique right there. Oh, he's going to split him, is he? Nope. And he's losing that all-important riding time.
Kelly really using his length to his advantage, putting the legs in and able to arch and keep that leverage on, especially on the back of Lantry's neck.
Well, if you remember, we started off, it said that Kelly was taller. Oh, he's going to swim out. Yeah, you can see that coming. He was sliding off. He swam and swam out. Look at that. Lantry's right on it, right on him. That's good. Good stuff.
Yeah, Kelly was riding fine, and they got a little high there, and Lantry comes out from underneath, and now he's got the riding clock going back in his favor.
And if it stays that way, he's going to get it back to his minute again. So then the third period might be real positive for him on that end.
Looking for the cross-face cradle.
Ooh. He has a leg on the opposite side. He's got cross-face to this side controlling the elbow. Kelly's not moving.
And that's going to do it for the second period. And Bryan Lantry in control from UB. Take a look at that reversal.
You can see he's slipping off. Soon as he swam one time, it's called, and he pulled his elbow out, and that's where the 2 came.
So now Lantry's going to be on the top position, Kelly underneath. Coach Dustman letting him, basically tell him give up 1, don't give up 2.
And that all-important riding time. If you come down that halfway, he's got an elbow. He's got. I was say he had control of the hand. I don't think he could wrap around again. But look how Kelly got up. He was really tired there.
Well, 4-1 now in favor of Bryan Lantry. Alec Kelly getting his first point of the match here, the third period.
I think that
Lantry has a 1 minute and a half, 1:30 in riding time so far. So there's a point out there. I think it's
good
another
job.
leg.
I think, again, he ended up countering. He's got the ankle scoop 2 takedown. That was big right there. I thought that Kelly gets this takedown, gets back on top, put the leg in. You never know if the turns come after that. See, look at that knee bend. My opinion is, hey, you put yourself in that position. Sorry.
No points awarded here yet.
One end and the other end. That's what they do. He's got the leg laced. Lantry, if he can get this, it makes it 8-2. With riding time is 9-2. No, he shouldn't have let go of the foot, though, I don't think.
Kelly's close to getting 2 here if he can get that leg go.
Yeah, there it goes. The leg was just the wrong way there. That's what happened to him, yeah. We got a little injury time, a little blood on that. You see him limping on that knee? That thing's not taped
up pretty good.
Yeah, it's taped for a reason. Yeah.
Well, we've got just 33 seconds to go here, and Kelly's up 6-2. Lantry's up 6-2, and he's got a minute riding time in the bank.
Guaranteed it, yeah. So it's 7-2. I think that ankle pick that Kelly almost had on Lantry. Lantry knew that. I wonder how I didn't see how they hit in the beginning though, but sometimes that gives you enough relief, pressure-wise, to do it. I think the coaches over there tell him, okay, the score is 7-2. Make sure you don't give up a major decision.
Yeah, right now that's got to be what Lantry's after. He's got to pick up one more takedown here to get the major decision. That's an advantage by 8 points.
Yeah, for example, Buffalo beat Indiana Tech, and they both won 5 matches, lost 5 matches, and Buffalo beat them by 3. So that means those extra points, those major decisions, those tech balls, those pins, really come in the end.
Let's take a look ahead at what's on the schedule here on ESPN for UB. Tomorrow we'll be right back here, Eric, as they take on Sacred Heart at 1 o'clock. And then January the 12th, that's a big one. I'm sure that Coach Stutzman had that one circled on his calendar. Is number 6 ranked Missouri will be in town to take on the UB Bulls at 7 o'clock right here at Alumni Arena. Moving into February, they'll be taking on in conference Eastern Michigan on the 3rd. That's a 7 o'clock start. And then number 16, Central Michigan on February the 5th. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. As UB has a couple tough matches on the horizon here at Alumni Arena.
You know that Missouri team. They got 2-time national champ at 197. Central Michigan used to be the power of the MAC, and then Missouri came in. And nothing against Central Michigan, but they had a young team a couple years ago. So they're getting a little older now and a little wiser, as they say. They're coming back to their own again. So it's going to be an interesting schedule for them. I'm going to say that you know, if they get in trouble and they lose a couple of those big matches, it's key for them. How do they lose? If they lose the match, you know, like Cornell the other day, won 5, lost 5, and Cornell beat them. That's a big moral victory for you. You know, Cornell's in the top 10 in the country every year.
Coach Dutchman has improved each year here at UB.
Looks a little nervous there, doesn't he? I think he wants that major decision of this weight class.
And here we go. We've got just 30 seconds left in the match. Lantry looking for another takedown here to try to pick up the 4-point team decision.
During this break, both coaches talk to them so you know what their job is. The job right now is don't get major decision or get that major decision. You got that wizard in there real tight, Kelly does. That's going to save him, I think. Oh, he's going to get back points out of it, baby. Oh, no back points.
He picks up the takedown, and that's going to give him a 9-2 victory with the riding time.
Now, that was close on getting that major decision. That was a close one. Now, Kelly is limping around, and he's hurting a little bit. It's a great job for your team, son. That was close right here. The clock was going. That one, and the horn went off. No, one again. That was close to being major decision time.
Yeah, so he picks up just the 3-point team point, not the 4-point. 9-2, so that's a 7-point win. It takes us up to 141. At UB, Jason Estevez, he's 4-3. He's a redshirt junior, taking on Jacob Macalolooy.
There you go.
Macalolooy.
Macalolooy. Here we go. California young man, they said. I guess that's close to Hawaii. That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
It's a lot closer than where we are.
Yeah, that's a lot warmer, too.
So UB leading the team score now by 6-0 count.
Yeah, motion and elbows.
Winning the first 2 matches. We're now at the 141-pound weight class.
Your takedowns, J-Mac. Strike first, man.
Remember last year we were talking about, I think there was 6 redshirt freshmen starting for Buffalo.
Yes.
Now they're getting to be older.
Circle up, you're okay. No problem there. We can always recover.
Just a reverse for Columbia. Columbia only has 1 senior on their team over there.
Big pull.
So they're in the group that was Buffalo a year or so ago. Nice sprawl there. Oh, far knee pick. This could be big time score here. Yes, it was. Right to his back. Right to his back, and then the fall. Picked that far knee and got it. Yes, he did.
Jason Estevez with the...
Sometimes you just have to learn when to bail out. See that far knee, picked it up right to his back, and Buffalo wanted that pin fast, and Mr. Gallagher was a little bit dead, but he got him anyway a second later. That was a big win for Buffalo. Big, big win.
Well, that was a quick and decisive victory there as UB now takes a 12th collegiate championship, if I'm not mistaken, Eric.
That is correct. He was voted outstanding wrestler of that meet. That's all the colleges in New York State, all the Division I's. We don't have any 2s, but Division III's, junior colleges, and so on. That's a great tournament. It gets the whole state together. And they're talking about eliminating that. I don't understand why.
Cotton's taking on Dan Reed. They've met earlier this year with Cotten, the decisive victor. So Colt Cotten looking to add to UB's advantage. Defeated Reed 10-1 on November 20th. In fact, Cotten has defeated both of Columbia's 149-pounders this year. So
now they might move one of them up to 57. So they got some little depth right in there.
Hard right now.
Everything going University of Buffalo's way right now here at Alumni Arena.
You'll get it. Full circle right now.
Use your hands, baby. Lots of pulls. Good.
Jockeying for those positions. In and out, up and down.
You're okay. Bring it down.
The referee, Mr. Gallagher, is down there to make sure that everything underneath there, the chin is not the throat, and so on. That was a good job. Well, that's the new rule in the college. You back out of bounds, it's a warning for stalling instantly. Instantly. I like how Mr. Gallagher walked over and whispered in his ear. He says, warning for stalling because you back off. You don't think you did anything wrong. That's a new NCAA rule. What they're trying to say is stay on the mat, son.
Pull. Just pull.
A lot of history here between Colt Cotten and Coach Stutzman. Cotten followed him from Bloomsburg here to UB, and
Yeah. Again.
We gotta be offensive, Danny.
It was almost that father-son relationship.
Yeah.
It's a nice little outside high crouch bird. He changed it to a bear hug. Did he get the bear hug? Yes, he did. Is he going to be able to score? He's not letting go of that. Oh, right to the front, right back to the. Look at that. 3 moves right in a row. If you're out there, kids, you're paying attention. That's how you do it right there.
he picks up the takedown.
It's not the reshot. The reshot is the reshot type of. Little back, get that leg all the way in. There he goes. Now he's back on top.
48 seconds to go here in the opening period.
I think Reed did a great job just giving up the 2. That bear hug could have been back points, fall, or whatever. So he says, I'm going to let him get this 2, and we'll fight the next 4 minutes at the end, 4.5 minutes to see who wins this match.
Head up. Knee up and under you. Get up, Danny. Physical, Colt. Open it up. There you go.
UB wrestlers all following the same script, picking up the initial takedown, then adding to it with the riding time, which has ended up being important in the first 2 matches, as far as at least adding to the point total.
I did that a number of years ago. I kind of, there we go. We'll see if he's going to get back points here in the last 5 seconds. No, he's not. Whoever gets that first takedown, they usually win the match. This was a great takedown. From the bear hug to the front, back to the pick. Then he lifts up the ankle, then goes around. That was a great series. If you're watching that, that's how you do it. Right to a pinning combination, too. He worked the legs in. He's going to split them, but didn't make that. That's the difference between the good ones and the ones that think they're good.
Reed won the coin toss, but he deferred, so Cotten picks the bottom position here to start out the second period.
Just going to see if he can get out and stop this riding time clock from running. It's funny how these new rules go. See, they're in bounds. Cotton's out of bounds, and they're in bounds. As soon as they scoop the leg, there it is.
He just got the 2-point reversal.
High school needs to understand that. As soon as you scoop the leg, you're dominating control. There'll be no takedown in high school whatsoever. I think Colt trying to pull him out of bounds to get a better start because he's real high. Real high. See, he's just hanging on. He's trying to do a body scissor. Remember, he's on top now, so he can do the funk from the bottom when you're on top. Bottom guy do it, he's going to give it back points. He's got to hook the leg, though. He's got to hook the leg. Now he's going to get warned for stalling because he's down on the ankle too long. That's another new NCAA rule. So it's automatic, too. But what do? You can't let go of it. Then you're going to give up 2. So you're kind of caught here. He just had his leg in a funny position. The referee's giving him just a second to get that leg stretched back out before he goes there.
So Dan Reed still on the bottom. Looking to get out. He's down 4-zip to Colt Cotten. 1:05 left here in the second period. UB Bulls leading the duel thus far by a 12-0 count. Cotten with the riding time piling up there. You see that on your screen.
Don't rush it.
I heard Coach Stutzman yell, "Don't rush it." I think that could have got him in trouble last time. You're right. He got a little high and almost got reversed over there.
Well, as we showed you, Cotten defeated Reed 10-1 earlier in the year, so I think Cotten's finding that Reed's a little bit tougher to score on the second time around.
Well, sometimes that gets the incentive. You beat the heck out of me the first time, and that's not going to happen the second time. We don't like losing, but our young man at the college is ranked number 1 in the country in junior college, and he got beat by riding time to the number 2 guy in the country in the national duels. And personally, I love it. Now, we got the eager going forward. We see him at the nationals.
Coach Canula, longtime coach. Right now, he's not officially the head coach, but you're the assistant coach at Niagara County Community College.
Volunteer.
I can
come and go as I want.
Oh, I see.
But I don't go
and
very
you don't
often.
have to fill out a W-2.
That's right. That's a good move. He jumped the whistle a little bit because he knows he has to get out. Score a point this period. It was a nice try by him. You get 2 of them.
That's a point.
Well, the third one's a point.
Point.
Yep.
Well, Cotton's going to ride him out here at the end of the second period. So heading into the final 2 minutes of this match, Colt Cotton up 4-zip. Let's take a look at how he got the points.
Well, he's trying. The Columbia guy's trying to pick him up in the air, and he gets over by the edge of the mat. Says, "I'm going to rest right here." And Cotton says, "No, you're not. I'm going to switch you right here and get on top. I'm going to watch him scoop the ankle." I'm going back live again. When he scoops the ankle, NCAA, that's 2.
Reed took neutral position here, so he starts on his feet. He doesn't want to be on the bottom here. He's already been on the bottom against Colt Cotton. He's trying to score some points on his feet.
And if he's on top, he got reversed. So this is probably a good decision. They're coming down to right there. Cotton is guaranteed his riding time points, and now the score is 5-0, even though he won't get it till the end.
Hard hand. You're good. Control. You're good. Control the center. Hey, control. You're good. Danny, come on.
I like that Mr. Gallagher chaps him a little bit. So he's okay. We've had enough of that, grabbing the fingers and so on. Let's get to wrestling here.
Wait hand down.
Keep working here, Reed.
I think it improves the flow of the match when the official talks to the wrestlers and explains to them what he's looking at.
Right, like the one back at 33, right. I think it was he backed out of bounds, and that's automatic. He has no choice on that, basically. He has a little bit of freedom, but not much. So on the way back, he explained, "Son, you got 1 for stone for backing off." So
right.
There's no surprise.
Oh, Reed it on the leg.
Yeah, nice little high crotch in there. Yeah. Cotton's trying to stay up on his feet, Cross-face, cross-face that right to the elbow now. Reed's in trouble now. There's the scoop of the ankle again. On the level, right back to the attach.
And there's a takedown for Cotton.
Yeah, so now it's 7-0 with the riding time.
Get physical with it. We need it.
Now they want him to put him, see if he can get him on his back, pick up a couple more points.
Buffalo's had a few of those win by 7 matches. And a real tight match that could really come back to haunt you.
And Colt Cotton's going to win this by an individual score of 7-0. And that's going to give UB a 15-point advantage in team score. They're now up by 15-0 count as we head into match number 5 at 157.
The scramble on the mat goes to Cotton. He's the one that's got the scramble. When he cross-faced and got the elbow, scooped the ankle, that was control all the way. I like how he attacks right away, though. Goes right back in, put the leg in. He's going to try to get those back points to make that major, but didn't make it.